こちらのタイトル、どっくらいですか？こちらのタイトルに関しては、多分解説がいないはずの、ちょっとすいません。
Hello everyone, I'm Betty Princess. I'm another Dogurai speedrunner.
That's it. So let me do some quick menuing here. And time starts in 3, 2, 1.
あ、始まりますね。すいません。
So as you can see, Dogurai has this very nice retro style
始まってし
visuals.
まいました
It's
が、
a game made for a Game Boy
見た感
engine.
じはゲームボーイのゲームっぽいですけ
The
ど、
devs
ちょっと
actually
軽く
for the
調べた
final
ところ、
release
これは
decided
パ
to
ソ
go
コンの
with
ゲー
a
ムで
bit more
Steam
enhanced
等
visuals
で販売
and
されているよう
enhanced
ですね。
controls, and that's what it looks like in the final version. But basically, you're gonna see that
どうやら
very
犬の
close to a
侍
Mega
が
Man
主人
game.
公のゲームっぽ
Okay,
い
so
で
coming
す
up
ね。
is the first skip of the game. There are these big guards that if you slide into them and turn around at the same time of impact, you just phase through them. Normally, you would have to go
ちょ
through the
っと
quick
ストー
time
リー等
event
が今ちょ
to
っと
fight
まだ
them, but
わからないので
this
す
is
が、
skip that was found by Felino himself actually. Speed things up. Here is the boss for this tutorial level. There is not a lot to be said about them. They are very easy, just like go
かな？
kill them very fast. After killing them, we will open the
忍者っていうのはわかり
of
ま
the
すね。
game, and you will see that it's kind of Mega Man style. Different levels, you can play them in any order you want.
ピング、ピング、なるほど。
Every runner has a preference. So, Felino goes first for the water plant, which is more like a sky level instead of a water level. This level is kind of dangerous because there's a lot of bottle speeds, flying robots going around. There's a section with a really long bottle speed section with robots shooting at you and slashing at you.
パイプに乗って、
Yeah, aside from this, it's a pretty chill level basically, technically, for a speed run. And in the meantime, we have time for some donations.
All right, we have a $5 donation from Iggy Zig, who says, "Hey, donation station and fellow host, I'm sending this comment to bank in case you need to start up. Oh, excuse me here. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. In case we need to start up a donation train to meet an incentive. So here we are. Let's just start a train anyway.
スピードラン.com のガイドにはノックバック抜けとジャンプによるスピード完成保存の情報しかなかったので、なるほ
Yeah,
ど。
so you saw that
ノックバックで抜けるのと
floppy disk.
完
That's
成保
for the
存
good
があるん
ending.
ですね。
So what happened in this story is that bonus the main character.
先ほどのガンマンストーリーと同じ割と正統派な感じになるんですかね。
You need to get the 4 floppy disks that are scattered across the whole game.
落ちてしまいましたが、
You're not gonna see any of that, sadly.
結構難しそうなステージ
Just
にな
that
ってま
one,
すね。
because that one is the obligatory one to show the player that yes, these things exist and you have to be watching out for them. Felino is really close to the boss, so I'm just gonna explain the mechanics already.
カービィの
The gimmick
64
for this
の
boss
某
is
ステージを
that
思い
they
出
can
すよう
multiply
な
themselves
感じですね。
during the boss fight in certain moments. I'm not gonna
ボスが
spoil it,
来ました
but
ね
a。fun little game for the people watching at home is try
こ
to
れ
find
は
out how to differentiate between the
おっと、
the real
QTE で
one
したっ
and the
け？
fake one. The only hint I give is that it's a visual clue. And yes, for now, we just watch the fight. It's very fast. And I'll quickly explain the last level. Yeah, okay.
あ、倒しました
Good
ね。
job, Felino. Okay, so the next level is the
今見た感じだとステージは5ステージ
the
あるっ
mechanic of
ぽい
this
で
is
すね
that。you have these ice surfaces
あ、
and
アイ
you can
ス。
slide on
氷
them,
ステージのようですね。
storage your momentum and go really fast. So this is, I would say, the second most technical level of the game because you have to control your slide, your speed. But it's very simple to do this if you ever want to try running this game. It's you just hold the jump button instead of jumping normally, you just hold it and you will keep bouncing with the momentum as long as you keep holding it. And you'll be seeing it in the big slide, which is like a slide that saves about 20 seconds if done correctly. And for now, we can have time for some donations.
有識者の方から、このゲームの開発者のミニインタビューをもらったので、ちょっと読みますね。
We have a $10 donation from Dunzo who says, I like trains.
本作はゲームボーイ風のグラフィックと音楽が特徴の 2D アクションゲームで、デストピアな未来を舞台に犬のドッグの侍がロボットたちを相手に戦います。環境やギミックの異なる8つのステージを用意しているそうです。2019年の5月に配信されたゲームのようで、記事によるとまだ日本語対応されてないとのことなので、今も日本語の情報があまり出てないのを見ると、まだ対応してない感じですかね。Steam の方で、どうやら1010円で配信中とのことです。どうやらなんか日本語対応したいけれど、なんか文字のフォントっていうか、ビットがどうのこうのでできない、難しいとのことですね。
The next one is the lava level, the volcano caves. This level, I would say, is the hardest one to play casually.
520円になってる。本当だ。520円ですね。でも、ゲームを見る限り、全然日本語対応しなくて大丈夫そうですよね。落ちてしまいましたね。喋ってる間に溶岩ステージに来てますね。すいません。解説が。
So if you don't make mistakes, if you make every jump precisely at
イットガールはちょっと飛ばされてしまいました。まだちょっとわからないですね。
Yes, and then Felino will be going through a part where he has to run away from a lava wall. It looks scary, but it's also really easy if you just, know the patterns and go for it.
しかしグラフィックすごくいいですね。ゲームボーイ風ということですが、溶岩が迫ってきてるのか。
Okay, so the backstory is basically that a corporation dude went and said he created a lot of robots, and he said we don't need the police, we can just have the robots being the police. And there was peace for a little while, until the guy was like, you know what, I have a police robot force, I can just take over the world with this. And he took over the world, and we play as an ex-special officer that is basically saying, hey, you can do this, I'm gonna save the world then. And yes, we can squeeze in now a few donations, I would say.
そうか、2段ジャンプがあるのか。
Let's see, we have a $5 donation from just a train passenger who says, trying to donate whenever the announcer mentions a train. Well, there you go. Exactly. We have a $5 donation from Drink More Tea who says, there was once a GDQ host who really liked limericks most, but the donation train caused him lots of pain.
これもロボットなんですね。鳥型なのかな？
Limericks are great. They are better than haiku.Is that teaching you rhymes? Oh, there we go. Nice. Clever.
そうですね。ゲームボーイ風のゲームでして、2019年のゲームに配信されたゲームですね。さあ、今度は砂漠のステージですかね。僕個人的にはこっちの方がセーブっぽい感じはするんですけど、この今のステージの感じが。でもこっちもミサイル出てるな。そういうもんなんですかね。戦車が。セーフというよりは戦場なんですかね。
if he doesn't kill the guard, the door doesn't open. And after this, we'll have a motorcycle section that is really, really long.
Oh.
It's like a minute and a
ああ、
half.
なるほど。なんか
Like, you
必
can
殺技
squeeze
の
in a lot
何
of
かなの
donations
かな
there. So yeah, we are basically a dog samurai on a motorcycle. How cool is that? So yeah, we can squeeze in some donations in the meantime.
All right, just want to remind everybody that our next bonus game incentive is Resident Evil 3 Remake at $80,000 because we had a few donations come in for that. We have a $10 donation from Jimbo70 who says, let's make sure
Oh,
we
like
get
it.
that RE3 run. And we have a $100 donation from Exploded Soda who says, let's get that bonus Resident Evil 3 Remake run. And yes, that will be completed at $80,000. So we still have quite a ways to go for that bonus game as
そ
well.
うと書いてますね。
Yeah, donate people, please. I want to see
あの
Resident
赤い
Evil.
丸か何かは
Yes,
中間地
I will
点
be the host for that
なんですかね。
if that gets unlocked. So just a little more incentive, obviously, for some people.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so if you see here on the top, just a quick fun trivia. The
何か
robot whooshing by is the boss for this
ボ
area.
スで
It's
すか
the
ね。
only level of the game where you can see the boss before the time to fight them. So yeah, it's just a quick fun trivia. We can squeeze in a few more donations while Felino makes his way to the end.
さあ攻撃が結
We've
構
got a
激し
few
くなっ
here.
てき
We
ま
have
した
an
ね。
anonymous $25 donation who says, I'm always excited for GDQ, but it is even better this year as I finally have enough money to donate. Thanks for all the hours of entertainment and thanks for everything you guys are doing for charity. We have a $25 donation from Doc TRK who says, good to see SGDQ keeps going in these trying times. Massive thanks to every single person involved. Runners,
お
organizers,
っと、ビ
commentators,
ームを撃ってくる
prize
ロボッ
contributors,
トが。
every Restream team, and of course, all the heroes at Doctors Without Borders.
お、
Keep
ご利用し
going
ますね。
fast and stay safe.
Yeah, the boss is dead. Like
あ、
this is
撃破しましたね。
this is the easiest boss in the whole game. Very predictable, very easy to kill. So for the next
Always
area,
a 2
we're
or 3 cycle that
これはなんかよく見る感じの
Yes,
ゲー
you
ム
can
ボーイ
kill
の
it
白
very
黒
easy.
です
So we're
ね。
back to Greenland. It's the first level of the game. The whole city was destroyed by the robots. But Bones, our character, found out that the enemy base is actually deep inside the forest beyond the city gates. So we're going back to it. You know,
あ
we're
この
visiting the
色
level
色合い
from
はちょっと安心
We'll
します
have
ね。
a mid-level boss, and then we go to the forest. This boss is not hard at all. Like, at all. They just take 5 hits to kill. There is a blinking dot on top of their head that you have to hit. They will do a punching attack.
おっ
And you will jump on
Mecha-
top of the fist, and then you
なん
jump on their head
メカ
to
ゴジ
hit them. But
みたいな
you can squeeze in a hit or two from the ground if you are lucky, and you can squeeze in a
見切れてますかね。
jump and a double slash to speed things up a bit.
おっと、熱戦を吐いてますね。
The ground hit. I'm gonna wait for the next side.
メカドッグ、なるほど。
Oh, no, it's okay. But
Oh,
yeah, now
撃
the
破しま
boss
し
is
たね。
Normal way, the extra
あんな
hit
巨
just
体
make
を
it
一
like
人で。
8-9 seconds faster.
yes. And now we are at the forest.
あ
The forest
森の
is
深
the
部に入ってき
most
た感じです
technical
かね。
level in the game. You might not
うっ
look
そう
at
として
it
ます
because
ね。
Feeling is good at the game, but I just jinxed it. But there are
Yeah.
lasers.
さっきの中
There are like
ボス
enemies
なの
shooting
か
at you from wherever. There are these pesky lasers flying
おっと、
from
レーザーが。
everywhere, and there's this section we will
なんか
see
さっ
very
き見た
soon
感じ
with
が。
very small platforms. You have to hop on in front to traverse the area, and there are these little turret things shooting at you. And if they hit you and you fall, you have to go back to the very beginning of the section and jump on the platforms again. So you can lose quite some time here if that happens.
This is a run killer.
Yeah, this is a run killer level. But yeah, Felino is doing great on it. He's fine. Yeah, he's done with this part. And coming soon is a part where he has to destroy 2 generators to go through the force field, and there are like gauntlets
芝を取り
left
付
and
い
right
て。
that he has to pass by. And by the end, he destroys the
あ、
generator.
なんかびっくりマーク
goes
が
into
出
a
るタイミ
teleporter
ング
that
に
takes
何
him
か
back to the
押す
beginning,
と
and then he goes and
QTE が
unlocks
出る
the
感じなんですかね。
generator. But in the meantime, we can
ちょっとい
squeeze
まい
in
ちわからないんですが。 どうやら、インスピレーションの元はロックマンシリーズおよびロックマンゼロシリーズとのことですね。確かに雰囲気はかなり近い気がしますね。おっと、転送されて、攻撃がかなり激しいですね。
You can talk about the boss. We're gonna reach in no time.
Oh, we can talk about earlier. Okay, so this is the rival. It's the scariest boss in the game as a runner.
Yeah, it's like the boss is not part of the robot force. She's here more like trying to put some sense in
なるほど。
on
ゲー
not
トの電源を
pursuing
壊して、なるほど、なるほど。聞いていいですか？
errands and get himself killed.
お見事ですね。
But like every
ゲームボー
rival, we're gonna fight
イなん
her.
ですけど、
And
なんていうか、
so
キュ
just
ーティ
to
ー
prove
と
that we're
こ
right,
こ
we're
最
gonna fight
近なのかな
Yeah, but
のゲームの要
she's
素
very
の。
hard.
おっと、
Her attacks
これは
do a lot of damage.
あれですかね、ブルースみたいな感じですかね。
Different from other bosses who have like predictable patterns. She can attack up. She can attack ahead of her. She
あ、
can
ここの
use a dash attack.
感じいいっすね。
Her
つば
attacks
ぜ
have
り合
a
いというか、
very
なん
long
か、
range.
このエフェクトがかなりかっこいい。おっと、
act
撃破しましたね。
based on what you're doing. But Felino did well. And now
こ
we
れ
are
で
at
ラ
the
ス
enemy base. There's
トかな？
not a lot to be said
どうなんです
about
か
this
ね。
level. It's just like
あ、
lasers
多分なんか
everywhere.
だいぶ深部って
running
感じの
through a very long section.
ところに来ましたが、
During at the end of the first half of this level, we'll have a boss rush. So we'll have
Yeah.
to fight again the 4 bosses we fought so far, the desert base, the ice level, and so on, and then make our way to the boss of this area. So for now, we have time for donations.
I want to talk something actually.
Oh, okay.
ちょっと取りづらいかもしれないですけど、音楽も非常に
how
いい
cool
感
this
じっ
is
すね。
for me because I start speedrunning not only this game, I start like my channel and speedrunning
さあ、
in
落ちて。
general. Like
マ
in
ップ結構
January,
広いですね。
what makes me what my motivations to do that was actually watching AGDQ in January. Not that I've never seen it before. I've been watching for 7 years now, but this year I was like, okay, I get some free time after everything I've been through last years, and I decided to put some effort in a game, that I
なん
like.
ちゃら2号みたいなのに乗っ
Dogurai
て
seems fit. And here I am. So I
敵を
just
切り
wanted
倒
to
して
say, if you are into speedrun, you don't know where to start, pick up a game you like, put some 1,000 hours into it, and yeah, you get good at it eventually, and you might be here someday. Like it
お
was my
ボ
dream,
ス戦
and
ですね。
it's coming true now. So
これさっき見た気がしますが、あ、ちょっと攻撃方法違いますね。ボスラッシュっぽいですけど、強化はされてるみたいですね。
I guess that's a good one. I'm actually Brazilian, and Dogurai is a Brazilian game. And when I first started the
かな
my
り攻撃が
channel,
強
I
化され
didn't
てます
know
ね。
what I was going
です
to
が、
play. I had a lot of options, but then I
とどめ
realized
と。
that I'm a game dev myself.
これはこのまま被害者の会と感じになるんですかね。
And
あ
I realized
ぽい
that
な。
we got a lot of great games in Brazil.
あ、なるほど。中間を踏むと回復するんですね。
So I decided that I
そう
would
ですね。やっぱり被害者の会で合ってたみたいです
speedrun
ね。
those Brazilian games that I like and don't get visibility. So we have Dandara. Dandara was played earlier this GDQ, and it's a great game. It's an awesome game, and it gets lots of visibility and runners and stuff like that. So I chose a smaller game, and I intend to continue doing so. So after Dogurai, I have a couple more Brazilian games in line for me to speedrun.
2人目撃破ですね。
So shout outs if you wanna give me a follow, if you like what you see, if you like this game, if you are interested in knowing a bit more about
あー、ボ
the
スが
Brazilian game
ボスがいる
devs
先の
and
何か、
their
電源か
games
何か壊してる
and
感じ
how
です
fun
ね。
they are
この様子だと。
how how accessible also because they usually come like very cheap games, not cheap in a sense.
あんまロックマン詳しくはないのですが、こんな敵も確かいましたよね。
So yeah, give me a
お
phone
お、かっこいい。
and you find out more about these games.
さ
And
あ
if you're
また
interested in
力
speedrunning
波
Dogurai,
です
please
ね。
send me a message or anything like that. I'll be very happy to give you some tips.
We're very
ああ、
precious,
なるほ
you
ど。
know. I
画面
also
を広く見
speedrun
せる
this
ために
game.
見切れるように作ってる
Yes.
と。
But the good
確かに
ending,
そんな
the
感
good
じは
ending, I like
しますね。
the longer run of the game.
さあ、焼き鳥さんですかね。
I like going fast.
Yes, we can squeeze in some donations now.
Sure, and absolutely, it was great message by the way.
あ、
Totally,
これは確かなかっ
totally
た
agree with that.
モーションな
Think
気が
about
する。
great message. We have a $5 donation from MK72 says good morning.
あ、そうですね。
Welcome just
顔
in
が
time to hear
犬
a
の
train.
侍が主
All
人公なの
aboard.
で、
Let's
ワンちゃん
unlock
です
that
ね。
next run. We have $25 from, I do believe it says Bonetti, who says, as a fellow
Oh,
Brazilian
please,
living
me.
abroad, I can't resist that beautiful Brazilian accent and high quality platforming. Stay strong during these scary times and good luck with the run. Goes to the incentive of runner's choice. And we have a $10 donation from K-Dog, who says, bonus games are always good. Let's get that Resident Evil 3 run.
Okay, we're approaching the final section.
Yes,
これはもうラスボスの方に向かってる感じですかね。あー、ここ難しそうですね。おっと、急にラボ的な施設が近づいてるっぽいですね。あ、今のがノックバック抜けですかね。
The boss for this level that is coming up like really soon is the Blob. They are a big run killer because they are RNG, like a lot. They have two attacks. They can either use a special attack, which makes them vulnerable.
おっと、これはなんか見たことある感じの分裂しそうですが、どうなんですかね。
They don't get vulnerable, so you lose time.
あ、手が分離するのか。
You can get like 8 punches in a row and lose a world record.
あー、なるほど。液体にも、あー、なるほど。彼は目が弱点だけど、目が出てくるまで殴れないのかな。
It's very sad. And we didn't find a way to manipulate the RNG so far. That would be very appreciated.
いろんな形態に変化する感じですね。 お、倒しましたね。あ、エレベーターで宇宙に上がってるみたいですね。あ、何か降りてきた。あ、ファイナルボスですね。ラストステージっぽいですね。実家みたいな感じですかね。
We're gonna find Ryder, the boyfriend, but unfortunately we don't have the
やっぱ西部劇。
because Felino likes to go fast.
侍なんで西部というよりは、どちらかというと7人の侍とかですかね。おっと、ああ、やっぱり見切れてるっぽいですね。お、何かデータを切り取って。
You know, just like Robotnik does with the animals in Sonic, and we have to
Otto.
fight him. But it's a really fast fight. If
今度は犬の、あれ、ああ、さっき、そういえば一番最初のボスですかね。
It's the boss fight. It can take a while to practice and to get fast
Ninja.
and good at it. You can,
Yeah, it's a
you know,
bit tricky.
倒し、
First, it looks
ちょっとあっけないですね。
yeah, if you go
ラスボ
easy,
スではなさそうですね。
but if you try to go fast, you have to be very precise to go faster. Basically, they are floating around across the stage, and
おっと、
they
まだ
carry
敵
this
も。
weapon that is a sight. It's very
さあ
long.
入り口を開けた先に、ああ、ここはもろにそれですね。
It still damages you, even if they are not attacking. Just by touching the weapon is enough
おっ
to
と、
take a
死
chunk of
神
your health
が
away.
出てきましたね。
So yeah, you can die quite a lot here until you get used to doing this double jump that I still don't know how Felino does it correctly.
急に
because
悪魔以
I
上
never
要
knew
素
it
が
when
出て
he
きま
does
した
it.
ね。
And after the first half of the fight, they will change strategies. They will use thunder attacks. They will
シグマ隊長。
throw
なる
stuff
ほ
at
ど。
you.
すいません、あまり
But yeah,
詳しくはないの
the
で。
time is coming up very soon. If
多分そうですね。
everything
そっ
goes
ち
well,
が
then
元ネタっぽいですね。
Boss is the
おっと、
yes, the moment the health bar for the boss is completely
あ
empty,
携帯が
it's
変化
fine.
しましたね。
We will announce it when it happens, of course.
And one more
華麗にかわしつつ、
time.
Time.
あ、終わりましたね。GG です。タ
That's
イム
it.
が
That was
25
Dogurai.
分
We have a quick
8秒。
ending sequence now. The space station is being destroyed,
あ、これは落
but
ちて、
Bones was
あー、落ちてきます
very
ね。
badly damaged and couldn't make it out of the station on the bad
Yes.
ending. I'm sorry. I'm really,
Yes.
really sorry about this.
If you wanna save it bonus, remember that you can always get the
な
game
なるほど。
yourself. Yes,
Yeah.
and play it and go
And
for
try
the
the
good
good
ending yourself.
ending, yeah. Go for
Yes.
exploration. This game has collectibles
さあ、
for the good ending, has hidden NPCs. That's a very cool achievement to find all of them. They tell a bit more about the game and the devs. I should have showed you.
もう一度、
That's okay. You're gonna
日
find
本語
them
版は出てないのですが、
Yeah, they're not
Steam で、
official for that.
520円で販売され
you know,
てい
chilling
ます。
in middle of destruction. This game is available for Switch, PS4, PC,
配
on,
信
on
とペ
Steam,
ージを貼
on
る。
itch.io. So yeah, give it a try. I highly recommend it. And again, if you want to know more about Brazilian games, talk to me. Follow me on Twitch. And
そうですね、実質無料
hopefully
ですね。
next Monday, we'll be starting a brand new Brazilian game.
Yeah.
And I'll be submitting
ブ
this
ラジル
game.
の方、
And
あ、
if you
そう
ever
なんですね。すいません。
and if you ever
情
want
報
to learn
が。
how to run this game, you can always ask in the forums, or if you ever want,
幻覚を見てる方がいらっしゃいますが、
Felino and me.
こちらは
Because
そのゲームではないの
Felino
で
is, you know,
足から
has very good times on the leaderboard for bad ending, and I have really good times on the leaderboard for the good ending. So we can both give tips on each ending.
別の難易度があるとか、
Yep, pretty much
そんな
that's
感じ
it.
なんです
So
かね。
thanks for having me, and see you guys around.
さあ、終わりましたね。
Alright,
おっ
thank
と
you very、
次
much
の
for that
タイトルが
fantastic
イートガール
of
との
Dogurai.
こ
That
と
was
です。
FelinoAlbino, fantastic run
一
on
旦
short
タイト
notes
ル、
too.
次の
Yes,
タイ
good
トル
job.
の
Now
準備があり
coming
ま
up
すので、
next will
一
be
旦失礼しま
Girl
す。
That will be coming up next, I do believe. And we had one more donation come in for that run. It was a $50 donation from ArcVoodle12 who said, I saw this game at the first step with J Hobbs and Kais, and I am excited to see the game destroyed. Thanks to everyone who made this awesome event happen, and destroyed it was. Thank you for the $50. All right, well, that's going to do it for me here at the virtual host desk. We're going to send it on over to our next host. That's going to be Dr. Bob Tastic, who will be taking over for me here. And I'll see you again if the Resident Evil 3 remake bonus run gets unlocked. So get those donations in for that. Dr. Bob Tastic will be coming up next after these Twitch ads.